Modesty to me is an opportunity for me to be able to express my integrity in the way that I dress. A few years ago, I competed in the Mrs. North Carolina pageant, and I had done Miss Teen USA years and years ago, and I enjoyed the experience. I loved the experience, but now that I was older, one of the things that I knew I had to face was that there was a swimsuit competition. You have 3 phases of competition: the evening gown, the swimsuit, and the interview. Well, I was okay on interview and I was okay on the evening gown, but swimsuit, that was hard because I knew my platform would be modesty. And so how can I represent my platform, which is modesty, and be standing on stage in a swimsuit? Well, I knew that most girls are going to be in a string bikini and flaunt everything that they have. I did not feel comfortable with that. And so I began my search for a great one-piece swimsuit, and I found one. It was a beautiful white one-piece column suit, and I even had a wrap on at one point and was able to take it off, and it was great. And I wore the wrap at nationals, and that just goes to show that you can wear something that's modest and attractive and look dynamic. And you know what? I walked away with a crown. You can have integrity in everything that you do. And people, instead of looking down on you, a lot of people are going to look at you and say, wow, that takes courage, that takes integrity, and they look up to you for it. Well, it's always fashionable to maintain your integrity, first and foremost. But there's easy things that you can do, like layering, accessorizing, have your standards before you go into the store. And if you do some of these things, you'll be able to develop your style and express yourself and your own individuality without sacrificing your standards. Growing up as a teenager and a young woman, I really thought that guys wanted to see more. And when you're dating and when you're looking to date, you always want to impress that guy. But what I found out is the more guys I've interviewed, all of them are saying the same thing. Basically, the world says, if you've got it, flaunt it. And they're saying, if you've got it, protect it. A few years ago, I got the opportunity to travel to Greece, and I knew that going into Europe, their standards are a little bit different than they are here. As much as we live in the skin is in society, over there it just takes it to a whole new level. So I knew that going into it, but when I got there and I met my agency for the first time, I knew that this would be an opportunity that I had to tell them, I don't do lingerie, I don't do alcohol ads, I don't do cigarette ads, I won't do anything see-through, I won't do on and on and on. And my booker just looked at me and said, you won't work. And it was a little bit of an awkward situation, and everybody in the agency is looking at me, and I said, well, I'm going shopping then. And she said, wait, we try. And she gave me a list of some places she wanted me to go see, and it was L'Oreal and Marie Claire, and I recognized all these names, and I thought, okay, well, maybe we're on the same page. And what ended up happening was that I worked more than any girl in the agency, and I know that that was God. It wasn't my booker, it wasn't me, it was God. And it reminds me of the story of Daniel, how he purposed in his heart not to defile his body. And God blessed him and ended up raising him up in the kingdom. And, I didn't gain a kingdom from it, but I certainly got traction with my career, and God just took it from there. And, that story is just proof to me that God is in control of everything that I do, whether it's here in the fashion industry or whether it's, what I'm wearing on a day-to-day basis. I try to look to Him for everything first, and He's blessed it.